she hasn't been hunting per se. She says, no, been patrolling the quivering forest for the last 2 weeks, making sure none of the more malevolent fey creatures bother anyone. Taken leave for a few days, wanted to start my vacation with a good meal.
Makes sense. I was hoping to find myself out on that route sometime soon. It's been a while since I've been out in that way, so I was wondering if you might have any information or things I should watch out for.
Should be safe now.
Oh, that's useful. By the way...
I'm Suruk, by the way.
And I'm Ven Giantsbane. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
By the way, I just happened to notice your bow. It's interesting. Is there anything unique about it? I noticed that it's not quite like mine.
Do you want to roll a nature check on that?
Sorry, what now?
Nature check. So if you go to your skills page, and look for nature.
Got it. Nature.
Okay.
Bam.
Roll it.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh my god, that's a natural fail.
Great.
Yeah, you think that bow is probably made of elm wood painted purple.
That's grand. Well, maybe it's not all that different from mine after all.
Not different from yours.
Yes, mine is just, it's a strand of yew. I find it rather useful, but I've been looking to get something new recently.
Useful.
Well, this is a pretty one-of-a-kind bow.
Oh, is it? What's different about it?
It's made from mock and burl. It's a rare wood that grows only in the quivering forest.
Really? Is there some way that I might get my hands on some of that? Because that sounds like it would be, well, more useful than a yew bow, anyway.
Maybe approach the wild elves in the forest. I wouldn't recommend just cutting down trees at random, though. It's a pretty rare tree, and my brethren may not appreciate it.
Certainly not. I myself am one of the elves, so I wouldn't see that to be proper. If anything, I feel that would be good to ask the guardians of the forest.
Yes.
Well, I think that's that, isn't it? Anyway, thank you for your time.
Well, meanwhile,
She
after
nods.
this all this hippy-dippy
Meanwhile,
bullshit,
meanwhile, at table 3...
Meanwhile,
After the most tangible
dun 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 dun. Nobody in the chat's gonna be old enough to get that reference. Never mind.
I didn't even
Hey, I'm back.
Did what?
Hello, welcome back. You're just in
Captain
time.
Scarlet.
Sorry,
Oh, I'm not even...
my computer decided to
Sorry.
restart itself. I have no idea what happened.
Oh wow.
Whoa!
Well, wow. Okay.
That's bad
Welcome
luck.
back, Jake. So you've just got to the table with an older human man and a dwarven woman who are talking emphatically and dressed in fine clothes.
my
So
mom's sawing logs in the background. Sorry if you can hear her.
so when you walk up to the table, the older human man says, "Excuse me, this is a private meeting." And the dwarf lady says, "Yes, could you please go somewhere else? We're talking here."
Hold on. Need to get my microphone plugged in again.
Believe it.
Ninja dances around the room, just dancing on the tables and generally kicking over the furniture.
And could you please take that infuriating young child with you?
I'm the next Hokage! I'm not sure you'll believe it!
Where is this again?
Just casually going through the wall, it's fine.
Yeah, you found a secret passage in a solid wall.
I'm a ninja. This is my ninja way.
Oh, it's really coming down outside. Damn.
Another slap the annoying ninja check.
I don't care. I don't really care if this is a private conversation. I've heard that you two are causing trouble.
From
The
who?
jugular. Damn.
We're just eating here. We're not doing anything suspicious. or annoying.
Okay. Then what's so private about your conversation that you can't allow someone to even hear it?
In the middle of the
This
bar.
is a business meeting. We're talking about financial matters.
Ah, that's interesting, because I've heard that you might have a certain item for sale that I would like to purchase.
Subtle as a ton of
I
bricks, dude.
don't know who you've been talking to, but I am not a merchant. Do I look like a merchant?
Someone has to be Sasuke.
I don't know. I don't.
Do you want to
I really know what to
roll
do with
some
this.
dice or something? Or like...
The motive?
I don't think there is a sense.
No, there is. There's
about-
insight.
Oh, really?
Insight is the 5th ed equivalent of sense motive.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do insight. Oh, oof, my skills. Oh, well.
It's not terrible. You get the feeling that they're like trying to get rid of you, and like they're probably not lying about not being a merchant or about it being like a private meeting, but you get the feeling that they really don't want you nearby. Do you want to roll me a perception check?
Yeah.
That's not great.
No.
We're not good detectives.
Yeah, you. I mean, they're wearing packs
Yeah, I'm a
and
terrible
things, but
detective,
so is
actually.
everybody else in the room, and like, you don't notice anything particularly special about these guys' packs compared to anybody else in the room. So nobody's talked to table 2 yet.
I'm probably.
Table 2 can wait.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
think
probably
anyone
constant
back
riveting conversation about the forest.
that much.
I'm gonna keep talking to the Dragonborn.
Okay. I feel like I've run out of music.
Yes, indeed.
There we go. Okay, so you're still talking to the dragon. Do you
So-
want
I'm gonna
to
ask
roll
the,
Okay. You're going to ask
I was gonna ask the ogre who
the
gave us the
half-orc?
hint, the tip, or
The
half orc. Okay, my bad.
half-orc. Is he going to be
I'm
Shrek
going to ask
now?
them.
Oh, I'm a terrifying
I'm going to
ogre.
ask them.
Oh, I'm a terrifying ogre! Get out my swamp!
I'm going to ask them how they found out about the item in the first place.
He says, laddie, it's because I'm a member of the Emerald Enclave, a group of druids and nature lovers who want to keep the bad guys out of our swamp.
Oh, right. This is the campaign where all the different factions were like vying
Yeah,
for
that's
control or something.
right. Yeah. Yeah, so he's a representative of the Emerald Enclave, which is like a sort of a faction that tries to preserve like peace and balance and look after nature and things.
Okay.
So yeah, they've been watching over happenings, and they've so by some use of scrying or similar, they've found out that this deadly artifact has been brought into the tea kettle.
Swamps and Shreks, what a great game. Thanks.
Okay. By the way, I'm going to stand right here and try to listen in on the conversation in table 3.
Okay. Let's
Perception,
that would be a perception check. Yeah.
still not great.
What is it? That is not really. You can tell that the human man is deliberately trying to be like like go unnoticed and like blend in. And they're talking emphatically, but like you can't really make out what about.
Metagama says, burn down the whole building. This is the easiest way to do the job. Sadly, we do not have hope among our number. So fire is not the solution.
Hopes of in another campaign. Oh no. Yes, fire. Fire would solve the problem.
Fire solves every problem. Return to the
hello.
giver. I don't know. Paul,
okay,
I think, is pegged out.
So you still have number 6 and number 2 to check out.
Okay. I'm probably caught up in a good conversation, I think. Let's see. But I think...
I'll take number 2.
Okay.
Okay. Table 2. Alright. Table 2, we have 2 older human women who seem to be spending more time looking around the room than chatting with each other. So when approached, the 2 elderly ladies smile and welcome the character. Welcome, Gwen. They're like, oh, hello, dearie. I'm Esma, and this is Eve. And we meet here once a week to exchange gossip and watch people. You know, there are all sorts of fascinating people who come in here. You'd never know what you're going to see. I mean, there's a dragonborn in here tonight, and there are elves, and there are dwarves, and there are a trio of halflings over there. It's so interesting, don't you think, dearie?
Yeah, I do think it's interesting. What do you think about the 2 people behind me? What have you seen them do?
Okay, they have never. Hang on, so that's table 3. Table 3 is. They do know something about. Okay, where's the info about this character supposed to be? They tell you that they've met that dwarf before. Her name is. They say,
Backfire.
oh yes, that dwarf lady. Her name is Yana Hammerbound. We've heard that she's a representative of the Iron-Handed Flam's Ironworkers Guild.
Also, welcome back, Paul.
I'm back.
Oh,
It's
man,
good to be
this stream is causing some problems, it seems.
Yeah, Paul came
Okay.
in, Shark left, and
Oh no.
Well,
Oh,
The universe conspires
s-
against the crawl.
so yeah, the 2 older ladies tell you that the dwarf at the table, they know, she's a representative of the iron manufacturing guild in Flan, but they've never seen that man before.
okay. Well, I obviously don't trust them. I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling them that. I'm
No.
just saying that.
And
So,
then,
have you...
yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
They say that they also have seen the elf in here before at table 1. She comes in sometimes when she's on breaks from patrolling the forest. And the half-elf at table 4 is a most disagreeable fellow. He goes to local eateries regularly to and writes. He writes in the local the local paper about. He's a restaurant critic and quite a scathing one. He's very hard to please.
Oh, so he's basically
So-
like that guy from Ratatouille.
Yeah, kind of.
Amazing.
Maybe I should give him the voice of Ian McKellen.
Yes, please.
It was Ian McKellen.
Wasn't that? That was
voice.
Peter O'Toole.
Wasn't it? It sounded like
Yeah.
Ian McKellen. Holy shit!
Welcome back, by the way.
Right?
I just thought
Yeah,
it was Ian
sorry,
McKellen
internet
doing
warped.
his best impression of Christopher Lee the whole way through.
No, it was Peter O'Toole.
Wow. Huh. But yeah, so that's all they know. They've never seen the Dragonborn in here before. She's new, and the trio of halflings look interesting, but they've never seen them in here before.
Okay, so. So, in Gwen's mind, she doesn't trust the person at table 3 who is apparently new. The Dragonborn is suspicious, and the 3 halflings need to be questioned. But also, I don't really trust the ladies either.
Hmm.
No one in this town.
Punk is nothing but death and crime and the rage of a beast.
Fuck.
Good.
I guess the only one left to talk to is the trio of halflings up here, so.
Okay, so you approach table 6, which is actually the bar. The bar.
Six. Hello.
So, when approached, the 3 halflings. Okay, so they're all chatting away in this language that's completely unrecognizable, and then as you approach, they stop talking and stare at you.
Whoa.
Wait, no. I actually know halfling.
They
They're
are
not
not
speaking
speaking. They weren't speaking halfling, and
It's
now
like
they've
an
not.
unintelligible language.
Well, damn.
Yeah, unrecognizable.
Yeah,
The
well, they're gonna be halfling.
thing says,
Could have.
and now they are just kind of staring at you.
I can do a handstand.
The Hokage is just.
Oh my
breaking across
god!
The floor.
They start clapping at the ninja doing the handstand on the bar, and they're like, "Yeah, go!"
Handstand side hops! Handstand side hops! I got this! I got this!
Hang on, but I feel like Bone Tristle needs to be on again.
Oh,
I fail.
he landed on his ass.
Eh. I'm
Oh,
fine.
worth a try.
Nice.
I'm fine. I'm just
Or
gonna
at least
wander over.
they're like, oh, do you see that? Oh, that was great. Oh, yeah. Oh. They're like, you with him?
Yes, I know him.
Oh, he's great. Oh, yeah, you should bring him over again. He's good fun. They say, I'm Torn, and this is Tane, and this is Tyne, and we're a trio of circus performers.
Now, Tane, I can get into.
Ah, okay. What circus do you perform with?
The thing's not tell me a name for it. Chat, what's the name?
Like-
Chat, give me a name for the circus.
All right, let's put this at the chat.
My next question is going to be: is it in town?
Yeah, it's they're performing in Flan.
Chad wants spaghetti now.
Okay.
Okay, that's not a
when did
good. It's the Hoi Circus,
It's the one Temmie.
the Temmie Circus.
Circus of
Yeah,
Strange.
wait.
The Snowden Floor Show. The Flying
Hi,
Circus.
I'm Temmie.
No,
This my
sorry.
friend.
It has to be
Temmie.
has to be the Hoy Temmie.
Hoy
Don't
Temmie.
forget my friend Temmie!
Circus Ola, the flying
Something
circus.
tells me that this would have been a terrible game for Nikki to come play with.
Oh yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, he'd be like,
It's Special Enemy Timmy here to defeat
I hate
you!
Undertale.
Dooley
No,
Circus of
something-
Dreams.
Hold on, I need Timmy Village. Yeah.
Sir Dufuk. Circus of Three Half Men.
I have no idea which one to go with. I'm gonna go with Dooley's Circus of Dreams.
Dooley.
Is this a reference to something? I don't know.
I'm Googling
Well,
it.
anyway, they're from Dooley's Circus of Dreams, which is currently performing in Flan. You should come and see them.
Alright.
Maybe. In my head, I'm thinking that maybe I'll find a sidekick there.
Circus performer site.
Just wait for tragedy to strike, and then the one survivor.
Is it gonna be Dropsy the Clown?
Oh,
Oh god.
okay. So the three halflings are no longer suspicious. Well, they're less suspicious, I should say. So I'm still looking at this guy right here as the most suspicious person in the bar or in the tavern.
Okay, are you going to take your friends aside and tell them that?
I don't know.
No,
Uh,
I work alone. I'm Batman.
I'm
I work alone, except for when I work with Robin, or except when I work with Catwoman, or except for when I work with Superman.
Ronaldo, which is all the time.
Or the Justice League or Batgirl.
I think, and that he should tell everyone else in the party.
Oh boy.
Sorry, who are you? What are you telling next, Hokage?
I'm telling the next Hokage to
What?
zip around the room and tell everyone in the party that this dwarf right here, the dwarf lady, is suspicious.
Oh.
So
Hey,
that I'm
everyone,
going.
do you know that the dwarf lady's suspicious?
Hey,
Thanks.
Oh no! Oh no!
This was a mistake.
Never trust an Ash Hokage with anything.
I'm not
He's
trusting.
wearing an orange jumpsuit. He's
That's
not
the
good.
point.
That's the point. Okay, good.
That's the point. I'm
Hey,
not
lady,
trusting.
did you know you're suspicious?
Believe it.
While they're distracted, I'm going to try to pickpocket, or I'm going to try to look at what this person has on them.
You attempt to look in the man's bag. Unfortunately, due to the next Hokage shouting, he's a bit jumpy. He tries to grab the bag, and it falls against the leg of the table. You hear a smashing sound, and hang on.
Fire.
This is not going to be fun.
Oh boy.
I hope it's time for fire.
Okay, it says the human moves quickly, trying to whisk away whatever he was concealing. The sound of glass shattering echoes through the room, and then the human screams as his body is surrounded by blue crackling lightning. He falls to the floor, a dagger-like object clutched in his hand. The dwarf, at the same table, pushes back her chair and runs for the door.
Oh Jesus.
Shoot! And
Steve
this
goes
guy
for a
is
flying
covered
tackle.
in like
No,
this,
I'm blocking the door. Believe it.
this guy
As
is
the woman tries
covered
to run
in
by,
lightning.
as the woman tries to run by here, Steve goes for a flying tackle. Flying tackle.
Flying tackle.
Edison has said
Okay,
two C3POs.
Nope.
Let me see.
Ah.
Sorry. Okay. Meanwhile, this guy is still being electrocuted over here.
You can deal with it.
I'm gonna
Okay,
see if I can
um,
like yank him out of there, possibly.
Catching the dwarf. Deep strength check.
Strength check. Okay.
That's
let me
unskilled.
Get my character.
Unskilled strength, you mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
hold on. My character.
Just an unskilled strength check.
My character sheet is completely frozen. Okay, here we go.
Wow.
Oof, that is just a pass. You just managed to grab the dwarf. Meanwhile, this guy is he still being electrocuted?
He's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, he is still being electrocuted.
Is there some way I can, like, pull him away from whatever's
Do you want-
electrocuting him?
Well, before you
want
do,
an
I handstand on the table and I laugh at him.
Wow.
Because he obviously doesn't know how to do jutsus right.
Okay, he's holding a long dagger-like tooth. If you roll a nature check, you might be able to work out what it is.
Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Let's see if I fail this time.
Oh, very good.
Oh, nice.
You know what? Oh shit! This is the tooth of a blue dragon. Pulling it from his hand is possible, but you will also get electrocuted by it yourself a bit when you do so. But it should be an unpleasant little shock, but not enough to kill anybody.
Well, I might as well seize it from him, because he's having a bad time.
Okay, it's gonna require a strength check.
Alright, strength check. Let's do this. That's a save. Skills. Okay, unskilled strength.
Okay, excellent. That's and you take 3 lightning damage.
Yay! It hurts.
But he is no longer being electrocuted.
Alright, well, I claim the fang from him and then quickly shuffle over to our half-orc friend.
Okay, hang on, if you take it from him, the tooth is warm to the touch and it pulsates in rhythm with the crackling of the lightning. Tooth can hold the lightning, but only... Oh yeah, okay. Can you roll me an Arcana check?
Got it. Oh, I'm going through a barrage today. And I'm currently dying by glamour, so that's another thing entirely. Ah!
Wow. Wow.
Wow!
No.
That's insane!
You have no idea how to stop this thing. It's still happening. You take another 2 lightning damage.
It keeps happening.
I'm gonna roll an Arcana check.
Okay, do it next Hokage.
It's gonna be hilarious. Where the fuck is it?
Let's see what happens.
Naruto figures out how to stop it.
Let's see if I get electrocuted to
I
death.
have a -1 to Arcana. This is gonna go well.
Oh!
It's... Oh man, he almost had it. He thinks that there is a way to stop it, but he doesn't quite know what it is.
Everyone save me! Save me!
Looks like Steve 3
Well,
knows
we're
what's up.
blocking the dwarf over
Steve
here.
3PO.
Meanwhile, the dwarf, do you want to try to, like, tell her, get her to,
I'm
like...
intimidating her. You better tell us what's going on.
The next Hokage lies down. His head hurts from thinking too much.
Right. Okay, oh, hang on. What? Make her DC and check to get to her. Get her to talk. She doesn't... okay, so you rolled a charisma check, that's a success. She says she has no idea what's going on. She just came from the Iron Workers Guild because she was here to purchase a blue dragon tooth from that man. He said that its magic would be a great asset to the guild. She didn't know that the magic in the tooth was like this. She
Watching
knows that the tooth comes from a blue dragon that once lived in the Quivering Forest. Meanwhile, the lightning jumps from the tooth to... Wait, who's holding it at the moment?
I am. Oh boy.
Then
Ven? You're playing Ven, aren't you?
Yep.
It electrocutes the half-orc guy a bit, and he's like, "Oh, you need to stop this thing!"
And I tell him, I have no idea how to stop this thing, don't you?
However, please say whoa. Although it looked, this guy, it looked like he was dead, but, he's alive and moving.
wait, what guy?
The guy who the tooth came from, he suddenly gets up, having looked like he was dead. Although it looked like the human was dead, he rises to his feet. He is alive but moving. He walks eyes closed towards the door. He just wanders out with his eyes closed and goes to wait in the doorway, looking at the street.
No.
His eyes are closed.
I'm knocking him down.
He stops and stares out at the street as if waiting for something. Wait, when you try to touch him, you take 1d4 lightning damage.
Nice, he's a battery.
1 lightning damage, Jake.
Well, that doesn't stop me from knocking it down.
Okay.